Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. 2026 is upon us, and I know many of you are excited to start your journey, perhaps trading, perhaps delving into the blockchain space and just wanting to get some personal growth. So in this video, I want to kind of make a video really about some exchanges that are, in my opinion, suitable for people of any particular skill level, whether you're a beginner, professional, or intermediate, whatever you are. These are some exchanges that could be suitable for you. And there are a few benefits. Now, remember, nothing is safer than fully being non-custodial, having that self-custody. And basically, there's a famous saying, not your keys, not your crypto. So if you've got things like a ledger, a hardware wallet, these are typically the safest ways to store your crypto. Now, in this video, we're going to pick some exchanges from the top cryptocurrency spot exchanges. These are some that I personally prefer using myself. So let's just jump straight in. And the first one, the first one we're going to look at, this is the Bitcoin chart, so that's not correct, is going to be MEXC. MEXC, a top 10 exchange, I believe, globally. And I really do like this particular exchange. You can see they've got insane financial reserves here and a very good token allocation. We're talking about MEXC over here. This, I believe, is globally accessible. There might be a few restrictions in some areas like America. So please check all these exchanges are okay to use in your geographical location. But yeah, MEXC, a great one for me. Honestly, I think it's good. They've got so many campaigns here. They've got the most pairs that exist. They've got tons of trading coins. You can see hot futures, you've got alpha coins, you've got hot tokens, and in general, it's a really good exchange. They've also made it super easy now to actually acquire deposit into the exchange, buy crypto instantly in 3 easy steps. So just looking at this, for example, there are tons of different fiat currencies you can now use. You can use things that I've never heard of before, to be honest. So they're making it super easy, super fast and flexible. And of course, you can choose different coins to receive. So you could deposit in, like, I don't know, euros, and then you could also ask for potentially in return Litecoin. I don't know why someone would want Litecoin, but for example, this is how easy it is. And you also have other ways of doing it, like bank transfer, third party, I believe, is another interesting way that people can do it. Now on the quick buy option, I think it's incredible that you can actually click here and you can do things like Apple Pay now. You can do things like Google Pay. So they're making it seriously easy, and people think you need to be super rich or wealthy to buy things in the crypto space, but you don't have to be, because Bitcoin is fully fractionable. You can buy 0.01 Bitcoin or 0.00001 Bitcoin. So you don't have to be super rich or wealthy to entertain this particular space here. So here's an example of how the exchange looks. Once you've deposited into the exchange, you're going to have at the top of the website something called Spot. Spot is where you can do your spot trading. It's 1-to-1. So this is effectively where you can just buy and hold some coins. But yeah, you've got tons of different tokens that you can go through. Ethereum, you've got Cardano here, Solana. The list goes on and on and on. There are honestly just thousands. If I scrolled through, you would get bored. But yeah, this is what actually makes this exchange so good. And they also have very lucrative and exciting, futures trading as well. So I did enjoy a little trade recently. I've got a little Bitcoin long position open over here. Nothing too crazy, but have made some gains as well recently using the MEXC exchange. So here we can see we can actually whack up that leverage all the way up to 500x. Now, I'd never recommend this, but it is a possibility with this exchange. So if you're someone that prefers futures or leverage trading, this can also potentially be a good platform. Now, I will say down in the description below, just down there in that description, you can find some links to sign up to these exchanges, and you might get some juicy sign up bonuses for doing so. So please have a little look down below if you're looking to sign up and join. It just takes a few seconds of your time. And I may receive a commission by you signing up, but this will be at no extra cost to you at all. This is just some exchanges that I personally think are the best. Now, what else can you do with these exchanges? If you head over to the More button, you've got Futures Earn, and I think this is also really interesting. And also you've got the Hold and Earn and the MEXC Earn option. So for example, if you click here and go to MEXC Earn, it says earn more as you trade, firstly. And here we can see USDT. So you can actually stake things like USDC, USDT, the Mon coin, and some of the APRs are actually very interesting, like 15 to 16% APR right here, which is just insane. at different terms. So you can get like 15% APR at a 7-day term, or even a 16% max term on a flexible basis as well. So it's very, very interesting. And for example, if I did flexible, 16% max, I don't know what the maximum quantity is. It looks like you can do up to 300 USDT at this particular rate, but it's really cool. And they're always changing things up at the same time as well, guys. So could be worth having a little look at. Do check it out down below if you're someone that is curious. Next up, we've got Bitfinex. This is another huge one. Massive spot trading volume, massive total assets over here, and of course financial reserves looking very strong as well. And their token allocation, they're much more heavy in just Bitcoin and USDT, as we can see right here. So it's another one of my favorites. I like the color scheme. The green is all good. Global Crypto Derivatives Exchange. And you can see just looking through, they've got a bunch of cool things like Black Friday Bull Run. They've got a campaign center, which is super cool, which by the way, if you click on, you're going to find something very interesting inside the campaign center. If you go down just a little bit and look at the ongoing campaigns, you can see here there is a jacobcrypobury exclusive prize pool. So this is super cool. And I didn't even know it was on the website. So yeah, you can check that out too. The event is still running. If not, you can still sign up down below and hopefully get some juicy sign up bonuses. So really do like this one. Love the colors. A lot of serious traders use this particular exchange as well. It's secure, seamless, got great insights to the market and a very good service as well, which are always there for you should you need any service. You've also got copy trading features, which means you can go to the exchange site and you can literally copy and follow the footsteps of other successful traders. So, you know, they're motivated because they want more people to copy them, and, you know, they can climb the leaderboard and become one of the best traders out there too. Or maybe you're someone that wants to actually do this and put your own trading insights and analysis on the exchange as well. So copy trading, become a lead trader to earn 10% share of your followers' profits. And that's their motive, I imagine. That's why they're trying to put the best possible signals there for you. What else we got? How do you acquire on Bitfinex? Well, it's super, super easy. For example, you've got a bunch of different fiat currencies and they're making it easier. Every single month, you know, we're seeing evolution, transformation, and a shift towards this particular, you know, the ways you can get in. So you've got Visa, MasterCard, verify your identity, add your card, make a payment, and boom, you've pretty much just done it. So super, super easy. You can see here as well, you've got different deposit methods. If you're going to do a fiat deposit like this, and you've also got the third party options as well. So there's a lot of ways you can do it for sure, which I find great. You can go through, you've got Apple Pay, Google Pay, Revolut Pay, bank transfer, MasterCard, credit card, all the usual things as well. And this is how it looks on their sort of trading interface. Their UX and UI is very smart. You can see, of course, you can drop down. You've got all the different tokens and coins here that you can trade, that you can look at, that you can, you know, buy if you wanted to, or sell, or whatever you're doing on the exchange. And of course, you know, we're looking here on the future side. So we've got cross and isolated margins available, and you can do your leveraging up to 125x in most cases, and also shorting 125x as well in most cases. On the spot side of the exchange, it's also very, very nice. As we can see here, this is the spot Bitcoin, and you've got the buy and sell, you've got the market order in the center here, you've got the limit order as well over here, and you've got tons and tons of different tokens and coins that you can potentially have a little look at. Again, it's super user friendly. Like, this is so easy, guys. It's not overcomplicated. I will say, if you are someone that gets confused, you can jump into my Discord channel. It's free to join. We've got education, courses, resources, insights, and just generally a great vibe in here. So check it out. People are also trading, doing a bunch of great trades, making big gains. So if you are someone that wants to get into trading, my Discord may help you also get better at that, of course. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just someone who sits in his room and talks about this space because it's such an interest and a massive hobby and passion of mine at the same time. So yeah, Bitfinex, really a solid one. Now the next one is for the serious trader who cares about fees. We're on about KSEX over here. It's a very fast emerging, a very fast growing exchange. And the reason this is important is because it's just getting bigger and better. There's no other way to describe it. KSEX over here, lowest trading fees in the market. Altcoin futures trading platform. Trade now and enjoy 0 fee trading. Looking very Christmassy with Pepe on the Christmas tree and a few other cool coins. But yeah, guys, you have the option to, of course, protect yourself from fraud. You can do the KSEX verification. You've got new user rewards, and that is hot right now. So signing up could get you some nice bonuses if you do check it out down below. But why would you choose this exchange over some of the others? Well, it does offer the lowest fees on the market. You're going to get 0% spot fee, 0% futures maker fee, 0.01% futures take fee. You've also got 0 withdrawal fees, as well as flexible saving options if you wanted to do them. There is one slight difficulty to this exchange in contrast to the others, and that is when you're going to deposit into the exchange, there is no way to on-ramp fiat. You can't just do your Apple Pay or your Visa or your MasterCard. You actually have to take money from another exchange and withdraw out of that exchange, or, whether it's a wallet or whatever, and then withdraw out of that exchange into this exchange by depositing directly in here. So that's the only limitation, really. Other than that, you do get incredibly low fees for that sort of pain in the backside, if you want to call it. So yeah, really, really nice here, guys. And those fees will save you probably hundreds, if not thousands of dollars over a sort of an average lifetime in this space. Is there such thing as an average lifetime? I think once you start, you just can't stop. It's kind of like when you're mid-urination and there's just no stopping. It's kind of like that. Trading is kind of like that. Here we can see we have the spot exchange side. It looks very similar to MEXC. You've got all the tokens here. You can change between meme, privacy, real world assets, buy, sell, limit orders, market orders, whatever you want to do. And we also have over here, for example, we have the futures side where we can whack up that leverage all the way to 75x if we wanted to. Does look pretty tasty, of course, 75x, but remember, guys, don't be doing this sort of stuff. It's very, very volatile, very, very risky. And here, of course, we can do our leverage trading on our cross or isolation. So yeah, guys, lots of choices here. There's 3 choices primarily, and I think, of all of these 3, I don't have one single favorite. I like them all for different reasons. But here we have, of course, MEXC, we have, of course, Bitfinex, and then we have KSEX as well. Links are in the description. Have a look at each one. Maybe you're someone that prefers to have a sort of diversification across exchanges. And the main reason is because if one went insolvent, well, guess what? You've lost everything. So remember, the exchange owns technically your crypto that's on the exchange. And, sometimes it is better to spread across a few different exchanges. You can get some multiple rewards. You might just enjoy one exchange for holding. You might enjoy another exchange for trading. There might be certain things about each exchange that you like. So it's okay to scatter across multiple. You don't have to feel like you've just, you're constricted to one, because sometimes on a security point of view, that's not always the best way to play it. There's been things that have happened in the past where exchanges have just fully collapsed and people have lost everything within them. Remember, you are not insured on these particular unpredictable events. Anyways, guys, Bitcoin sitting at 89.6K today has come up a little bit, as we can see on that price action. And hopefully 2026 will be good to us. But, personally, I think if you're someone that's interested in gains within a 6-month window, you're a bit of a trader. If you're interested in gains for 6 months and beyond, you're more of an investor. And I think trading can be, you can play the market up and down whenever. But I think 2026 personally could be a really good accumulation year. Let's see what happens. Get yourself down below into the Discord, like I say, guys, and also consider becoming a patron if you want to get some alphas, some VIP content, some resources, extra education, also trading signals, and a bunch of lessons, and hopefully make you a better trader in the crypto space. Just a few dollars per month. So yeah, guys, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. We'll see you very, very soon.